Hey everyone, welcome back to the Basic Butch Tarot. My name is Jennifer Rose and I am the head butch in charge here. So it's been a minute, right? And I wanted to get on here and do a read and tell y'all what's been going on, okay? I'm gonna keep this really real. This tarot stuff, it's no joke. Like, I am really doing some healing, and with healing, that means, you know, for me, it means bringing up these memories that I have that plague me, this PTSD that I have that plagues me. It really kind of literally keeps my tongue tied, you know? Sometimes I say I can't find my words, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, there's a block. It's like, I don't know, a mental block. So I'm doing some real work on myself, and boy, it feels good, but it's a whole lot of work, right? And I still don't know what to say about the Pentacles. The Pentacles is what caused me to really look deep within myself and to be honest about some things and some memories and some, you know, traumas that I've experienced. And as you saw, the new opening to the Basic Butch, where I am shirking things that I've taken responsibility for in the past that are not mine. They never were mine, and I shouldn't be carrying those things around with me because damn, y'all, they're heavy. So I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. And please don't sing that Frozen song to me. I really, really despise it. Truth bombs, y'all. So I feel like for a little bit I've been a little bit disingenuous. I wasn't putting in the work, quite honestly. I have been entertaining the idea of taking myself off Facebook for a long time. And so when I finally did that, which I am a month and a week sober of Facebook, woohoo! I have broken a habit, y'all. Yeah, so just I've been going through some shit, and it's lovely and it's great and it's growth, but whoo, it is also time consuming, and I am blessed and grateful to have time to be able to sit here for hours upon hours a day if I need to, just to work on myself. I think that's really kind of what disability is, you know, like when they pay you to take care of yourself, like it's time that I started taking care of myself. And woo, here we go. So I know that I digressed. So the opening of this is just like me getting rid of those things that I'm responsible for. And I believe what I attached to this episode, you know, said that I was born in sadness and chaos. And that's the truth. And, you know, I have been moved by this quote that I saw on social media of some sort that said something along the lines of, I can't believe that I didn't know that I was watching my parents grow up. And so now that I've grown up, you know, I'm nearly 50 years old, and I've had a lot of experiences and so on and so forth. And I've, you know, fucked up a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong. Like, I have fucked up big time in my life, but I have, you know, forgiven myself for that because it's time to move on, and I just got to start a new life. So I know I'm rambling, but wow, I just really feel on fire today, and I wanted to share it with you all. Like, I've been absent, and so to put my lazy Susan back, what I was talking about before, oh goodness, let me think about this. Lazy Susan went back away. She's lazy, okay? You know, so I had a little problem with the Pentacles, and, you know, like, of course, like everyone else, I've had my fair share of money problems, and, you know, just some really effed up stuff to do with money. And it's, you know, it's always been like a constant stress or whatever. Like, I really, really fucking hate dealing with banks and financial institutions, and yet the universe makes us do that. And it just has created so much anxiety for me. And then just the way things have worked out, it's just time to let it all go. So, born into sadness and chaos. Not my problem, y'all, and I'm done carrying that with me. So if you feel like you were born in sadness and chaos, and you know if you were or not, was your mom sad? Like, my mom was depressed. She was sad. She tried to kill herself several times, you know, like, it's just, we know if mom was sad, right? So, you know, or dad, mom, dad, sad. Most likely if one was sad, the other was sad. So, like, born into chaos and sadness, not my fault. Now I've got to do the best that I can with it and get rid of all those negative memories. I love you, Mom. My mother passed away in 2017, and she has been one of my ancestral spirits watching over me here lately. So I love you, Mom, and I'm grateful for you. And I am highly protected by my mother, y'all. And so if my mom protects me, she also protects you. I love it. So I have a fixation on the Empress. We're going to do an Empress read. And then I want to get back to talking to you about, you know, taking myself off of Facebook. So, you know, I started watching YouTube videos about how to YouTube, you know, because I knew that I wanted to read tarot and I knew that I could do it. I just know that I've always been an intuitive person, and I think that it's just been made to be pushed down in my life so I wouldn't be a freak or something. I don't know. Church and shit, you know, the church and shit. If anything is not according to plan, then we must sequester it. So I got into this thing with that same Facebook mentality, like, oh my gosh, I need all the subscribers and I need to unlock the mystery to, you know, watching all these YouTubers, like, what is the mystery behind the title and your name and what do you do and how do you write the best description and tags and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, like, that is so fucking Facebook. And I know that people make money off of YouTube, and I ain't mad at all, you know, like, psst. I am completely open to receive any kind of money that comes my direction. And I bet you are too. So anyway, so I ain't mad at those people that are, you know, making money, but this is not what it's about for me. And so I was still trying to find a way to derail myself and think about something else other than, you know, my own shit. And then I cut myself off from pretty much everybody in the universe. And I sit in this house with my beautiful wife and my kitty cat. And then, you know, like, shit happened this week. I had to help my 14-year-old Dumplin Josephine cat cross the Rainbow Bridge because we had an incident out here with a feral cat. It was like 5 in the morning. And it was a blood-curdling scream. It sounded like someone was just, like, you know, really hurting this cat. And really what it was is she was protecting her young kitten out there, probably from a possum, which I saw over in the tree line the next day, right? But, you know, there's nothing you can tell your cats about that. And Dumplin Jo's already pretty anxious. She's had kind of a crazy life. I'm really grateful that we were able to spend some more time with her because I lost all the cats in my divorce with my ex, and then she was ill and had to find a new home for these cats, and she had rehomed Dumplin Jo before someone had told me that these cats were available. And so I, you know, like, my wife and I came and got the cats and brought them back to where we were living in Missouri. And took care of them because they're my responsibility and I love them. I've had them since they were 2 weeks old. But, you know, that's a lot of stress. And then we moved to Arkansas a little over a year ago. And in the meantime, we've also lost 2 other pet dogs. And it's just stressful, you know. So stress killed my cat. She developed pancreatitis and she might have had diabetes. I really think it was just that event that gave her pancreatitis, and stress killed my cat. So for real, y'all, stress kills, and they tell us that all the time about our hearts and everything, but you really just don't understand until you really get down in it and think about it and think about your life. Um, stress is a motherfucker. So we got to get to the bottom of it, right? So I'm not here for subscribers. I am so glad that you're here watching me on this journey. I really am here to heal. I've been through a lot of shit, just like all the rest of y'all, and I'm just done carrying it with me. And I am amazed at some of the memories that have come back once I had this blockage removed. Some of the memories that have come back. And I'm not talking about, oh, I remembered that, you know, like, I don't know, how do I describe this? You know, just like, I had this idea of a memory, right? Like maybe I kept a happy memory, like, oh, I went to the movie theater with my grandma, you know, but, you know, maybe I remembered that I went to the movie theater with my grandma after I'd gotten in trouble for being mean to my parents, you know, like something like that. I just remembered the good part of that, but I have to, you know, take ownership of my responsibility. So all of a sudden, all these things that I remembered and have stuck in my head, I started being able to see myself in oh my goodness, in these equations, and now they make sense. And now it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, I can get past that, because for some reason my crazy brain, not crazy, my traumatized brain has held on to this, and my body has held on to this in ways, you know, with my immune system and stuff. And y'all, I'm healing that. I'm healing my health. I'm healing my mind. The best thing that I can do, I always thought the best thing that I could do was not be like my parents. And you know what? That's kind of an asshole thing to say. And my siblings told me like that I was entitled and kind of an asshole, and they were right. But you know, like, see, I'm just like, I keep having a blockage here because of what I'm thinking. And then I call it my lazy Susan. So anyway, when I get back to it, it's just about putting myself in the equation, like taking responsibility for my actions. Like something has cleared in my mind and I can do that now. So I'm here with the right intentions this time, you all. And I'm sorry if it's felt like I was disingenuous. Emphasis on the Jen, but you know, I'm just growing and I'm just being real about it. So here we are. So this is an Empress Growing Creativity and Abundance read. So here is the Empress. She is in control of all of her shit. She is resourceful. She is in control of her emotions. She is beautiful. She is ruled by the planet Venus, which is Libra's ruling planet as well. So it's kind of like, Empress. And that is who I wish to be. Not a reactive person, not someone still stuck in their minds and reliving something of the past. I'm going to do my best to get in this energy. Abundance and creativity. I want to create more and consume less. Oh my gosh, I'm just now figuring this out. It's today. All right, so card number 1 is you, my present situation. Card number 2 is the source of the abundance and where to focus your expectation and attention. And 3 is the outcome. So let's see how well I can do. Y'all, I've been working with these cards a lot, and this is starting to really make sense to me. But gosh, it does get overwhelming, especially when you're doing readings for yourself and you unlock some shit, you know, like then you gotta take some time and meditate and make sure you're okay. And if you're not okay, then do another read. So this read comes, this comes out of, you know, Liz Dean's Ultimate Guide to Tarot book, the Empress Read here. So that's what I'm looking at. So your present situation. Ta-da! Queen of Wands. Hey, I like that energy a lot. So Wands, if you remember, if you've been watching, is the fire element. And you can see that there's red and yellow in that. And of course you can see the actual wand or staff that king is carrying. So the King of Wands would be someone who fought to get where they're at and is, you know, I guess resourceful. I always think the King and Queens are resourceful. I mean, the Empress, hella resourceful, right? And then Black Cat, do it again. So there's the Queen of Wands, and I'm going to my cheat book, because you know, like I know these. I know these when I'm by myself, but when I get in front of like the camera or my wife, I question myself, and that's gonna stop. But I'm gonna look here right now for the Queen of Wands. The Queen represents someone who is confident and focused. The charisma of the Queen inspires others to be better. Hell to the effing yeah. I like that. Like that energy, and that is me in my present situation, and that's true. I've been feeling a little bit down, but I've taken some real time with these cards and with myself, and with the help of tarot. Holy wows. Magic. It's magic. All right, card number 2, the source of abundance, where to focus your expectation and attention. Oh, more wands energy. By the way, my wife is a wand. I mean, she's a fire. Fiery Aries, baby of the astrological signs, something. I don't know what I'm talking about. Except 4 wands. That looks to me like a celebration. So 2 people are holding up some flowers maybe that they've picked. It looks like it's pretty abundant and happy. There's a castle in the background. There are other people. And remember, this is, you know, like the fire. And, you know, I got cheat sheets over here. Cheat sheets over here. Talking, creating, acting. Leo, Aries, Sag. You are wands. You are wands. Talking, creating, acting. Yes. This is some kind of endeavor that you've already maybe created, and it has produced something lovely. And I like that. I like that a lot. This is the source of abundance. So maybe that means like doing the thing that you love. You get to also be able to, you know, afford whatever lifestyle you want with that, right? Manifestation station. Okay. Wands, fire, thinking, creating, acting. Thinking, creating, acting. 2 wands. My wife is in this read, but she's not home right now. She's probably like, you need to get on there, read. In her mind, she is very intuitive. And last card, the outcome of all of this. Okay, so, whew. The World, and I do not read reversals, and the World is a good card. I am not up to snuff with the major arcana just yet, but I am getting there, and I'm really getting the story, and I can't wait to share with you how I can place myself in these stories in particular points in my life. It's amazing once you can just put yourself there, and then the healing that transpires after that is just quite magical if you're open to it. You got to be open to it, though. Like, I have to do this work. I can't have anybody else do this work for me, and tarot cards are not doing this work for me. I'm doing the work. It's just, you know, it's helping me out. Oh my goodness, this must be like the last card in the major. Yeah, of course it is. So this is the number 21 card, and the World card symbolizes completion and accomplishment. That is awesome. It means that one is about to achieve something that has been working toward that he has been working toward for a long time. That's kind of a sexy card too, like boobies, boobies. I like that. Boobies and arrows or batons or something, like spank me. And that wreath kind of looks like Christmas to me, so it is a good time to reflect on the journey and celebrate the success. If there is any unfinished business, the World encourages one to bring closure to them. I love it. This is a great read. Great read. So this is me in my present situation, and that is the Queen of Wands, which we learn is you know, the fire sign, fire sign. And she is someone who's confident and focused. She's confident and focused. Confidence and focused. The charisma of the queen inspires others to be better. I hope so. I hope that by sharing my basic experience, my average experience, I can help others see a way into their own, you know, healing. Just by going first, you know, like oldest born, firstborn. And then we've got the Four of Wands. It's time to celebrate with your closest acquaintances. It is a good time to pause the hard work and relax. And we're going to go see family in Kansas City for Thanksgiving. So that works really well there. And the world number, what? 21 card. 21 card. Completion and accomplishment. This is about achieving something that you've been working hard at for a long time. So this is fantastic. And, you know, like, I really think that this is about my own personal transformation, and that makes it even more exciting, right? Maybe not always for you, but for me it is. So anyway, boom, here we go. That was an Empress read, and I will do another video just about the Empress card at some particular point in time. But y'all, I'm just flying by the seat of my intuitive pants here, and I think that I might step away a little bit from the instructional videos as they are now. I think that I can probably do some instruction while I'm reading, and I just need to keep getting along with this reading. And I hope that you are reading. No, I don't hope. Just read. Read. And be kind to yourself. And I love this bag. I should show it to you all. Be kind to yourself. And thank you so very much for your patience and for watching me. And I will be back on Monday and maybe sometime in between if I feel led by spirit to do another read. And I will absolutely be doing Magic 8 Ball Monday on Monday. Take care. Peace. Be good to yourself.